Hey everyone, Vince LaRosa here with some LAFC news. For those of you who have not heard, the squad recently signed not one, not two, but 3 new young players. 19-year-old forward Kwando Mahala Opoku, 24-year-old right back Mark Segbers on loan from USL side Memphis 901 FC, and 26-year-old center back from Colombia Jesus David Murillo are all now black and gold. The trio couldn't have arrived at a better time. All 3 players come in at positions of need and strengthen the squad ahead of the MLS Cup playoffs. Murillo in particular is a big move for LAFC with the retirement of Danilo Silva and injuries to Tristan Blackman and Andy Nahar. The black and gold are thin at the heart of its defense. Murillo is expected to partner with countryman Eddie Segura at the heart of LAFC's backline. He's going to bring a little bit of physicality and some extra quality to a team that's given up 34 goals in 18 matches this season. In other exciting LAFC news, forward Danny Musovski was voted MLS Player of the Week last week. Musovski led the squad to a 3-1 victory at Banc of California Stadium with 2 goals and an assist over the Seattle Sounders last Sunday. Congratulations to Danny from all of us here at the studio. And now, without further ado,
this is the 110 Football Show, and it starts right now.
It's kicking off in the world of football. From Boyle Heights to Koreatown, and all through the 110 corridor. An LAFC fan show by 2 of their biggest fans. This is where true fans come to get their LAFC fix. So rally your crew and settle in. It's time for 110 Football.
Hey everyone, welcome to another fun episode of the 110 Football Show. I still can't believe that our first ever player interview was with Danny Musovski. He's been on fire recently.
Yeah, he totally deserved last week's Player of the Week vote. And I'm not just saying that because he wears black and gold.
Well, then why are you saying it?
Because he deserved it.
Fair enough. It was through Zoom during the MLS's back tournament, so we hope to have Danny at our studio in person in the near future.
And that goes for any player.
You hear that, boys? There's room for 2.
You know what? Let's just put our player crushes aside for a minute, Campbell, while we go to Vince number 2, live from Portland.
To be able to get the 3 points, is the 1 goal will be enough? Oh, great turn for Opoku, and that is for LAFC! The 16-year-old Christian Torres, his first goal in MLS.
this is a case of one of those matches where you get 2 teams stumping each other in Stumptown. It's a 1-1 draw. There's probably not a ton to take from this match other than Pablo Cisniega, who in the first half was brilliant. He made reaction saves. He was confident in his box. There was a couple times where he had to come out and just be there in a dangerous situation and really bail his team out of something, and he was flawless. It's kind of a bummer that the LAFC killer, Jeremy Abobasi, somehow finds a way to get free and get past Pablo because he was so great. The other side of it, Christian Torres, man. 16 years old, the 5th youngest player in MLS history to score a goal. And let's just talk a little bit about this finish. Look, for a 16-year-old, he takes this on his left foot. That's his off foot. And to hit it as hard as he did and as precisely as he did, that's a pure finisher's goal. And I think in a lot of ways, it was nice that he didn't have to think about it at all. Just came off of Mahala's foot, right to Christian Torres, finish it, 1-1. Those are your big stories from the match. This is a tie that feels like a win. You're gonna have your internationals coming back. That's really gonna buoy you ahead of the MLS Cup playoffs. The best players from your team are gonna be on the pitch. All the starters are gonna be out there. And in one-off times like this, you need those kind of guys and that kind of quality. And that's how it played out in Portland. Oh, you know what? Starting to rain again. Time to ride and get some microbrew coffee and try one of those voodoo donuts Omar was telling me about. See you guys later. Peace out.
I never tried voodoo donuts either, and I've been to Portland like a million times.
Seriously?
Yeah, it's like the best donut ever made on the planet Earth. You know, they have toppings like Captain Crunch cereal with bacon. You can get them filled with all kinds of cheeses. I'm telling you guys, it changed my life.
Geez, that sounds a little extreme, doesn't it?
Exactly.
For real. He's been making some crazy stuff at home that you wouldn't think would work, but actually does. He's some kind of chef savant or something.
You know, I did like those deep fried Donder dogs he made for the game the other night, and you know, I couldn't resist. You know what? Let's table this extreme food thing for later. In the meantime, here's Campbell with the current MLS standings.
Oh!
Huh? Has the Falcon left the nest?
Not yet, but heading back soon.
Okay.
Connor, what is going on, bro?
You know, let's just say I sent Campbell on an impossible mission only she could pull off.
I'm afraid to ask and even more afraid to know.
It's better you don't, you know, for your own safety.
Oh no. What did you guys do?
Okay, you'll find out later in the show. That's if she makes it back.
If?
Well, I mean, she'll be fine, right, Campbell?
I got this. Here's the wonderful Western Conference.
You know what? Even after a draw with Portland, we're still 4th place.
Yeah, but just look how close the West still is, man. Anyone could go into the playoff spot, anyone could get out. This is insane.
And Carson still sucks. Now here's the other conference.
News. Orlando, Columbus, clinching a playoff spot. It's exciting to see how Orlando will do in the playoffs.
Yeah, and so far the East is the only side to clinch any kind of playoff spot. The West needs to step it up.
All right, Campbell, if anything goes wrong, text me the panic code and we'll send Uncle Jay to get you. Remember it?
Houston, we got a problem.
Exactly. All right, see you later, little sis. See ya.
I love a good spy thriller, don't you?
Not if we're stirring in it.
You know, I mean, we would have told you, but we know you would have, you know, tried to talk us out of it, and Omar can't keep a secret, and we couldn't have told him.
Whatever. As long as it's for a good cause, I'm cool with it. And now from his college dorm, here's Eli with the latest in MLS.
Thanks, Jerry. And now for the latest this week in MLS. You know, there weren't many matches this week, so this is going to be a quick one. Let's start things off with my goal of the week. Let's head to New England for the battle between the Revolution and the Philadelphia Union. Head into the 81st minute. Philly is up 2-0. Revs forward and Syracuse alum, might I add, Tajon Buchanan receives the ball in the middle of the pitch. Despite having many potential passing outlets, the Canadian takes the ball up himself and rips it from outside of the box. The shot lasers off the crossbar and directly downward into the net. What a golazo! The Union would take this one 2-1. Speaking of bangers, let's fly over to Montreal for the battle between the Impact and Inter Miami. You know, Spanish playmaker Bojan might not be the most consistent scorer, but he scores bangers only. In the 6th minute of the match, Bojan receives the ball with a ton of distance between himself and the net. He dribbles past a couple of Miami defenders, then unleashes a low shot that finds its way between the goalposts. Bojan would also pick up an assist on the game winner and is my player of the week. Montreal would take this one 2-1. Heading into their match against the Vancouver Whitecaps, the LA Galaxy have lost their previous 6. How embarrassing. Anyways, let's head down to Carson. With Chicharito looking like all 3 of the blind mice combined on the pitch, LA needed an unlikely hero to step up. And that is what happened. A beautiful cross from Christian Pavone landed perfectly for Kai Koreniuk's run to the far post, setting up the easy tap-in. LA are still at the bottom of the Western Conference standings, but would take this one 1-0. We finish things off with my match of the week. We head to Chicago for the Fire's 2-2 draw against Sporting Kansas City. Both teams looked pretty evenly matched the entire game. Once SKC scored, the Fire would answer back. In the 83rd minute, Israeli midfielder Gadi Kinda dove in with his head to finish a corner, and it looked like the match was over and SKC would win. Then in the 5th minute of stoppage time, Fire homegrown Georgi Mihalovic receives the ball in the box, catches KC keeper Tim Melia coming out too early, works his way around Melia, then finishes off the play with the equalizer. What a way to end a match. I'm Yellow, and that is my MLS Weekly Report. And guys, please text me when the baby bird has caught the egg.
And Kay splitting the defense. And here comes Rossi for a hat-trick.
And open to the far side is Leggett. Here comes the cross. Leggett was there. It's 2-0 for the Galaxy. They walk in a Bank of California Stadium, give LAFC their first defeat of the year.
Here's Felcher. Volley attempt, and there's number 3. So LAFC, it doesn't get better. It gets worse. 3-0. for the Galaxy.
I can't believe after the 4 goals Rossi scored against them in the group stage, the crappy Carson Galaxy beat us twice in the next 2 games.
They didn't just beat us, they shut us out. Things would no doubt be different with Vela, but we head into this weekend's derby without the MVP. What do you have to say, Carlos?
We have to start to win games like that. We have to continue in this line if we want to be a strong team.
LA bragging rights are on the line when Carson Galaxy return to Bank of California Stadium this Sunday, October 25th, for the 4th El Tráfico of the season. Kickoff is 12:30 p.m. Pacific.
Wow, that's so late on a Sunday night.
No, p.m., bro.
Oh, p.m.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like afternoon.
Oh, I thought, jeez.
Yeah,
not
man.
bad. Before we go to the Houston highlights, let's check back with Vince number 2 from Portland to get his thoughts on Sunday's match.
What's up, guys? It's starting to really come down up here. I mean, it is Portland after all. So I biked under this pretty fancy canopy. It's a good bit of exercise though. Had to burn off that 1,200 calories from the voodoo donuts I had earlier. As for the LA Derby on Sunday, I got a few thoughts for you guys. Here's the first thing, expect the unexpected. I've said this every single time we go into this derby. The Galaxy look like they might be down, they look like they might be out. And guess what? They come in and they put in the performance of their lifetime. So don't be afraid to get in there and get physical because the Galaxy are gonna be ready for you. Second thing, finally getting those starters back. I said it in my breakdown about Portland. Having your best players on the pitch gives you the best opportunity to win. I get it, that's not revolutionary. But for this LAFC team, with the amount of starters they've missed, the injuries they've had, it's gonna be a big moment. And again, it's gonna roll into the playoffs. Hey guys, before I go, how's Operation Safekeeping going?
This is Big Bird calling Baby Bird. Do you copy?
Baby Bird, copy, over.
You need to grab and go. These Carson fools are gonna be here any minute to steal our egg from the nest. Oh no! Hurry up, Baby Bird! Carson sent Ibrahimovic and Pavone. Of course they send their sneakiest guys. I'm coming to get you out of there, Baby Bird. Hold tight. Big Bird, Uncle Jay, to the rescue.
Back out for Blackman. Vela makes his run. Crossed in! Off the crossbar! Rossi! He gets the free kick. Far post! Back in the nets! Absolute magic! Eddie Atuesta! Oh, that for now is good enough for a shield.
On Wednesday, October 28th, the Black and Gold will be right back home again after the Carson match Sunday to face Houston Dynamo for the first time since their group stage draw. And LAFC will try to remind the Dynamo who won last year's Shield. Kickoff is 7:30 p.m. Pacific.
I'm Vince LaRosa, back again with a mid-show special report. After much consideration and discussion, the Supporter Shield Foundation has decided to forego the awarding of the Supporter Shield for the 2020 season. This means that 2019 winners LAFC, they're keeping the Shield for another year. But rumors have surfaced that the LA Galaxy in particular are unhappy with this decision, as it gives the Black and Gold continued LA bragging rights, only made more painful by our crosstown rivals probably missing the playoffs. All I can say is, too bad Carson, keep your fingers off our Shield. I'm Vince LaRosa with your 110 Football Mid-Show Report.
Let's take a look at the keys to the match against the bitter rivals, the LA Galaxy. Key number 1, get the international players back from break. LAFC have been without Diego Rossi, Brian Rodriguez, Diego Palacios, and Jose Cifuentes for 2 of their last 3 games. Add the long injury of Carlos Vela, and the front 5 have been always changing. Can LAFC start rebuilding that chemistry as the end of the season fast approaches? A return of Vela might be just the boost the Black and Gold need as they prepare for the playoffs. Now, key number 2, strip the LA Galaxy of all their confidence. The LA Galaxy have currently the worst losing streak in MLS, and they're in a similar position as they were when they came into the bank last time and actually beat the Black and Gold. LAFC need to understand what's at stake and ultimately stick a fork in the Galaxy. They are done. Score the first goal of the match. This will be crucial for this game specifically. It's a rivalry game, and regardless of how the season has gone, this game is all that matters right now. Whoever gets that first goal will put themselves in the driver's seat for the rest of the game. And now let's take a look at the keys against the Houston Dynamo. Don't have a Galaxy game hangover. No matter what the result of the Galaxy game, LAFC need to come in this one with the same motivation. 3 points is still 3 points, and these last few games will be important in deciding the seeding for the playoffs. Don't let this great opportunity pass you by. Stop Darwin Quintero. Quintero is the game changer for the Houston Dynamo. He is involved in all of the offensive build that Houston creates. He tends to drift into pockets behind the midfield and away from the center backs. So it'll be up to the outside backs, whether that be Harvey, El Munir, or Palacios, to slow him down. Set piece defending. LAFC have done a much better job at this recently, but Houston is one of the most dangerous teams on those set pieces. They have some big bodies in the box, and they have a great server of the ball in Quintero. Keep your head on a swivel and try to limit the number of opportunities that you give them on dead ball situations.
Travel and experiences for the 110 Football Show are provided by Confirm 360. Food and beverage provided by Cookin' Omar Style. Coming soon to the 110 Football Show.
Oh, looks like Campbell and Uncle Jay got the shield.
We did it, Campbell!
I can't believe Carson would try to break in and steal what's ours.
When does LAFC want it back?
Oh, they didn't exactly know about all that.
What?
Listen, we did it for a good cause and, for their own good. To protect the shield, we'll just raise it, as our own and then just release it back into the wild.
Or we can give it back to them now and apologize so we don't all get arrested.
Well, yeah, that's one way to do it. Or no more hijinks. Look, I'm not surprised you roped in Uncle Jay, but Vince too really surprised me. Well, okay, I told you he isn't like Vince 1. He's the right-brained Vince. That's why I get along better with him and you get along better with Vince 1. Oh, what's up, Campbell?
What's up, Earthlings?
You're just a hologram, not an alien. Are you gonna be back for the rap?
Yep, just have to change.
Nice work.
That's how I do it.
Okay, that was weird. Well, that's our show for this week. Join us next Thursday at 6 p.m. Pacific for our special spooky Halloween show.
Dude, I'm already scared, but I'm extremely excited.
Dude, me too.
Well, make sure to check us out on Instagram and Twitter at 110 Football TV. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
For the 110 Football Show, I'm Connor Colopsis.
I'm Jerry Reynoso.
We're the Vince LaRosas.
I'm Benny.
I'm Eli Lester.
I'm Omar Reynoso.
I'm Campbell Clopsis Duke Blackman.
How many LAFC players do you plan on marrying?
Only the cute ones.
Thanks for watching and
see you next time on the 110.
Yo, what up, 110 homies? This is your Uncle Jay with the second episode of my viral sensation, Uncle Jay's Top 3 Hustle Town Flow Edition. Let's go! LAFC will face off with the Houston Dynamo at the Bank next week for the first time since beating their Buds to win last year's Supporters Shield. See how I said buds instead of ah!
Stop cursing, Theo.
Okay, where was I? Fact 1. Houston is referred to as H-Town. Actually, the name of a hip-hop crew that came from there in the 90s. Bro, I saw them open for 2 Live Crew in the Forum in 96. That
Come on, man. It's not that hard.
It's also used by the WAC Dynamo, the Asterix, or Astros, as they're officially known. Oh man, don't let me get started on those those sign-stealing bad boys stole an American League championship from the Yankees. And even worse, those barbecue-eating, Minute Maid drinking stole the 2017 World Series from the Doyers. Like I lost 3 stacks on that, bro. It's the worst day ever. Hey, actually, I never told you guys my my Jose Altuve story. I ran into that fool. He was like 4 feet tall. Right after the game, it was going. Hey, bro, I didn't even curse.
I know, he's still off topic. It's all about soccer.
Man, I think you guys are having too much fun. Chill out, trigger finger. Moving on to fact 2. The Houston not so Dynamo. Those fools have fallen off hard, bro. And that's just because they let traders like East LA's own Oscar De La Hoya become part owners. I mean, what the does Golden Boy? What the heck does Golden Boy even know about soccer?
You wanna go ask the guys if they wanna go?
Yeah.
Beardo,
Let's
James
go.
Harden
become part owners. I mean, what the heck does Golden Boy even know about soccer?
Oh, how'd it go? Horrible. What is it, the cursing?
And off topic too?
Maybe we should go talk to him?
Let's do it. Yeah.
Let's go. Whoa!
Who has the remote? Who has the remote?
Dude, what's going on, man? What's going on?
Oscar! I'm Uncle Jay. See you next time on the 110.
Speaking of bangers, let's fly to Montreal. Oh, that's a terrible French accent. That is terrible.
And always, never, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
What?
So wrong, bro.
Wait, never? Don't forget?
Yeah, always, never.
So that means to forget.
Yeah. I was like, what was it?
Prettily. That's the word of the day. Cha-cha.
12:30 p.m.?
Pacific. Yeah.
Who's gonna watch that? It's a Sunday night? Oh my God,
It might
I'm an idiot, guys. I'm sorry. I was like, why is it 12:30 in the morning on like that would be literally Monday.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm
So
jeez.
what's in
You know what? You got.
Were we recording?
Yeah.
We were.
Interrupt him and be like.